Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ener and I'm back here with another juicy video. It's been a minute, I've missed you guys. I would like to know what you've been up to. Let's catch up in the comments. In today's video, we'll be discussing 5 questions you must ask your partner before getting married. Interesting, right? Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So marriage is a lifelong commitment, right? Everyone who wants to get married knows that marriage is a very important step, and you're going to be spending the rest of your life with a partner, and so you need to know certain things about that partner's life before you decide if you want to spend the rest of your life with them. And these things you can only know by asking questions. An African adage says those who ask questions hardly ever get missing. So it's very important that you ask your partner these very important questions before making the decision to settle for life with them. So the first thing I think you need to know about your partner, very important, their health history. Oh my god, this is so important. You need to know the health history of your partner. You need to know if they're suffering from any terminal diseases. You need to know if they have a family history of killer diseases. You need to know if they have a history of diabetes, for example, hypertension. You need to know their health history. This can help you even in your marriage, right? Because then you're able to know how to plan your home in terms of dieting options, in terms of lifestyle and all that. You need to know how to protect yourself and your partner. On this health grounds, one other thing I feel you need to know, very important, is the genotype of your partner. Your partner's genotype is very important. This is not in basic biology, but still a lot of people take it for granted. As per genotype, you're either AA, AS, or SS. The genotype of your partner is very important because everyone is trying to guard against having a child born with sickle cell anemia. Very importantly, this is something that we need to take into cognizance when getting married. Ask them important questions about their family history. Get so many tests done. Test for hepatitis B, test for HIV and AIDS, test for whatever you need to test for. I had to do a lot of tests with my partner. In fact, concerning genotype, we had to do that test 3 times because I wanted to rule out any possibilities. I wanted to be very sure, and I think that you should do the same as well. It is very important. The second thing I feel like you need to discuss with your partner and know about your partner is their sexual orientation. We live in the 21st century, and to be honest with you, so many persons have come up after they are married to say that they do not understand their partner, especially with regards to sexual orientation. You might be straight and your partner might not be, and you may not find out until you need to consummate your marriage, and then your partner tells you, hey, I'm not straight, I cannot do this, or I have heard stories, right? There's this girl that I know, she got married to this pastor, and a week into the marriage she wanted out. Why? Because her partner says he only likes anal sex. Oh my god, she was heartbroken and devastated. But I feel like she didn't think to ask because she probably imagined that he was a pastor and there was no need. But it is very important, especially now that we have so many sexual orientations, gay, lesbian, and whatever. It is very important that you know the sexual history and orientation of your partner before you decide if you want to spend the rest of your life with them. Very important. Third thing I think you need to find out about your partner is their religious beliefs. There are so many religions in this world, and it's okay to settle with a partner from a different religion as long as you're okay with it. There's no problem. But then you need to discuss also how you want to bring up your children. Do you want to bring them up the Christian way? Do you want to bring them up the Muslim way? Do you want to bring them up the traditional way? I'm speaking based on my setting. I live in Nigeria. I've seen Christians also who practice traditional religion. So these are things you need to discuss with your partner. Do you visit native doctors? Do you do fetish things? Do you do diabolical things? Are you from a culture where you also need to participate in diabolical things? These are things you very well need to discuss with your partner. I'll tell you a short story, right? There are so many cultures where they have so many gods, and then when your partner, for example, you lose your partner cannot even be buried like a Christian way. I'm speaking like this because I'm Christian. Your partner cannot be buried the Christian way because they served a god in 1850 whatever, but then you are Christian, right? And so there's this confusion. So it is very important that your partner's culture does not interfere with their religion, except that you are okay with it. If you're okay with it, then obviously there's no problem, but you very well need to discuss it. The fourth thing I feel you need to discuss is their life goals. Where are they headed? What do they want out of life? Does it align with yours? Two people who are not in agreement cannot work together. You need to find out if your partner's goals align with yours and if you're headed the same way. This will help you plan your finances. This will help you plan your family. This will help you know the number of kids you should have. For example, if you're a career person, you need to marry someone who is also career driven and who, if not career driven, is ready to support your career to the latter. Also, you need to discuss the number of kids you should have. I feel like this also comes under their life goals. Knowing your overall life plan helps you know the number of children you want to have, the house you want to have, when you want to get a car, when you want to build your house, if you need to travel and all that. It's going to affect your entire lifestyle. So I feel like discussing your life goals with your partner is something you very well need to do. Last thing I feel like you need to know about your partner is some things about their past, right? I feel like there's this need to be open. This is a person you want to spend the rest of your life with, right? There are certain things you might need to open up to the person about. I know I've read a thread on social media, I think that was on Twitter, where someone says there's no need to talk to your partner about your past. It's all about the present and the future and all that. It might be so to the person, but I do not completely agree, because then you don't want stuff haunting you later on. You want your partner, you want to lay everything bare before your partner. So if there are things in your past that you feel are very important for your partner to know, I feel like before getting married, it is very important that you tell them. You do not want someone else to tell them. You do not want them to find out by accident. You don't want to be all sneaky all through your life and then they eventually find out. So if there are things, some dirty things you might have done in the past, you need to let your partner know. You need to let your partner know. It is very important. In my perspective, those are the 5 things you need to know about your partner before tying the knot and saying I do. I'm pretty sure you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below also telling me anything you think that your partner needs to know or you need to know about your partner before tying the knot. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!